Oh hey. This is a show, Jon Rants, where I, John, possibly rant on for a couple minutes or so. This is a chilled frappuccino from Starbucks. And people go get drinks, you know, to be happy and whatnot. So, I guess it's fair enough to rant on about happiness for a little bit. The other day, my sister was telling me that I come off as a grumpy person. Yeah, I know, right? Me, grumpy? Crazy, right? Supposedly, she's been out making excuses for me, telling other people that, I don't know, reasons why I'm grumpy because I'm growing up. Other junk. Who knows? I mean, come on, I wouldn't call myself a grumpy person. I mean, I'm quite a charitable person. Get off my lawn! But it got me thinking, after she asked me that, what is happiness? If I'm a grumpy person, then what makes me happy? It's good. Happiness is a feeling based on environmental circumstances. What? Basically what I'm trying to say is your level of happiness is determined based on what's happening around you. So if you're having a good day, then you're happy. If you're having a bad day, you're not happy. That's an awful thing. Don't listen to that. Shake it, shake it. That was a really bad idea. Now I hope that doesn't look too bad when it changes. So for example, I am drinking Starbucks because it's making me happy. No, I am not a white girl under this disguise. So the big sale that's been promoted everywhere is get this, buy this, and you'll be happy once you have this. And yeah, you'll be happy for a time, don't get me wrong. When I go buy a new Xbox game, I'm happy for a little bit. Or a new Wii game, for instance, I will be happy for the little bit of time I'm playing the game. I'm gonna finish all this before I even finish the show. So of course, when you get bored of said thing you buy that was supposed to make you happy, inner turmoil is created. Inner turmoil comes from unmet expectations. Unmet expectations come from things you buy in your life, or things you get, or things you do to make you happy, not making you happy anymore. And that's going to happen with everything and everyone. Not one person can make you happy for eternity. Well, there's one. No, I'm not the one that makes you happy. I mean, I can come close, but I can't do it forever. I know, right? Me, I can't. Sorry. But the happiness I try to instill in myself, instill, is that a word? The happiness I try to distill in myself, is it distill or instill? The happiness I have inside me is not from my own strength. I mean, this can't get me that far. Far, but not that far. My happiness comes from this book right here. That's one reason why it's up on top here. One of the first things I do about every morning is pray that God helps me be happy that day and spread happiness to others. And I'm hoping through these videos I can make you happy somewhat with all my lame jokes and whatnot. It's kind of funny. The other day, I found this new sub place. I mean, I hate it when people say, my favorite sub place is like Subway or Quiznos. No, they're too big of sandwich places. Jimmy John's, okay, that's not huge. I wanted to try out the little small restaurant here in town that I live in, the Sub Shack as they call themselves, and they have really good sandwiches. If you want to stop by, they're down in Alabama, but that is bleeding through. How long has that been there? Ain't about how I look, is it? So anyway, the Sub Shack. Me and my cousin were in there. So I told my cousin that I wanted to try out a new little restaurant, you know? I wanted to try out the Sub Shack. So we went in the Sub Shack, and it was a little tiny restaurant, you know? Family owned, I'm assuming. So when I was getting up to get my sandwich that I'd ordered, a BLT, of course, one of my favorite types of sandwiches, has bacon on it, seriously. There was a lady up there ordering, and since it's such a small restaurant, there was a little pathway up there, and she was not saying she was bigger, it's a small little, like this, and she was standing up there in front of us, so I had to politely ask her to scoot over for a second. So I walk up and I was like, excuse me, and she's like, she jumped. She was like, Like that. I thought I was coming up real nicely. He was being like, excuse me, can I get a piece of my sandwich? That's how I thought I came across, but apparently Marcus saying I was coming across like, get out of the way! Yeah, see y'all Monday, I believe.